think dating is over once you hit 50? Think again. Grab your coffee, your wine, or your favorite snack, because today we're going to be talking about love, laughs, and tales for the golden crowd. Welcome to my channel. I'm Monica, and today we're going to be diving into one of my absolute favorite topics: dating and relationship over 50. We're going to have some real talk, real stories, real wisdom, and of course, some laughs. Because you know what? Love and connection does not expire with age. They just get a little bit more interesting, right? And honestly, a lot more fun. And trust me, I lived this. I met my husband when I was 55. And guess where I met him? Tinder. Yes, the app Tinder. That's how we met. And we have been happy ever since then. 10 years ago is when we met. So if you think that dating apps are just for the 20-somethings, think again. I'm proof. And you know, even though the show, The Golden Bachelor and Bachelorette, seems kind of crazy and very controversial, what I love about it is that they finally came up with something for people 50 plus to find love. I mean, just like me, when I was 55, I was looking for my soulmate. I was looking for that person that I wanted to live the rest of my life. And so with shows like this, at least they are pointing to our generation and saying, hey, love's still there. People are still looking for that special person, right? Dating in your 50s, 60s, and 70s is a completely different experience, because now we're not pretending anymore. We're not playing games, hopefully, and we know our worth. We loved, we lived, we lost, and we learned so much. And listen, here's the best part. Now we have confidence. If somebody brings nonsense at this point, we're like, bye-bye, see you later, next. And listen, if you want to see the full story of how I met my husband, we made this video where, this was a while back, way back, where we talked about how each of us felt about the whole experience as we met through Tinder. So if you want to check it out, I think it's funny and full of information. Okay, so let's talk about apps. And before you start rolling your eyes, listen to this. Apps are just tools. They're not your entire love story. They are just there to help you meet people that otherwise you wouldn't meet. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. I was 55 and I just wanted to go out and date and have fun. So I got on Tinder and I was getting people inviting me. And honestly, everybody that I met, I have to be serious, they were super nice. So one day I found this guy who had swiped right and wanted to meet me. And I thought, oh, whatever, one more, who cares? So I did. It was the best thing that happened to me. We got on the phone first, we connected, and then we went on a date, and we've been together ever since. That is success. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen to every person, but what I learned from that is that if I wouldn't have put myself out there, this would never happen. And my life completely changed, and we have the most beautiful love story. And I just would have never thought that by me getting on an app or putting myself out there, that I would have found this wonderful man. Now here's what I recommend, especially with the apps. Number one, be honest with your bio. Put there everything that's wonderful about you, or what are you looking for, but just be completely honest. Second, make sure that your pictures are really current and not 15 years old. Because eventually you're going to meet with that person and they're going to look at you and go, wait a minute, this person doesn't look anything like their picture. So make sure that you take some nice pictures, put several scenarios of pictures in there so they can see your character. Because for me, that's how I saw my husband when I saw his pictures. He had different ones where he was out on vacation, showing him climbing something. And I thought, oh, this guy's adventurous. So that's cool. So make sure you share the things that are important to you. Or things that you like to do, like going on walks, you like to travel, that you're funny, that, everything that they need to know, because that really is going to help you make a decision which way you're going to go with this. I know that not everybody's looking for companionship. Some people are perfectly happy being alone at this age, but if you don't, for me, I feel so amazing that I have my soulmate with me every day. We laugh, we plan, we get to enjoy each other's past with our kids, our grandkids. There is so much out there. Of course, you have to make sure that you're compatible. Don't settle. That's something about me that I looked, even though, like I told you, I went out with different people. They all were nice. But really, I could tell on our first date if we were going to connect or not. So make sure that you ask a lot of questions, listen, and feel that connection that happens naturally when you find love. Connection doesn't end at 50, 60, or 70. No. Stay open, stay authentic, and believe that your love story is still there unfolding for you. If you enjoyed this real talk, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I would love to hear about your dating stories. And don't forget to check out my other video where my husband and I go through all the little details of how we met, how we went on our first date, giving advice, and all our funny moments. And listen, stay open for the possibilities, because you never know. Your soulmate could be out there looking for you, and you might miss that. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.